Hi, it's Nikki here, and with Easter weekend honours, I just wanted to make you a really quick video. And I know it's a bit like Christmas, it's a time of year that is full of temptations, all that delicious chocolate and sugary treats everywhere. If you're a chocoholic like me, it can be tough to not go a bit crazy. And it might just be a long weekend, but it can really mess with your hormones and put your ongoing sugar cravings on supercharge. So here's a quick guide on how to enjoy the chocolate and get right back on track afterwards. Got to start with the positives. Chocolate is actually really good for you. It's good for your heart. Several studies have shown that it can lower blood pressure, dilate blood vessels, reduce the bad cholesterol and increase good cholesterol. So that's all good news. It's good for our mood. It makes us happy. It can reduce anxiety and increase endorphins, our feel-good hormones. It's good for our brain. It's been shown to stimulate the formation of new brain cells, helping with memory and concentration. Good for our skin. The antioxidants can help protect against aging and improve skin health. It's brilliant for stress. It's funny how we crave chocolate when we're stressed, but that's because it's been shown to reduce stress hormones. It's good for our sex drive. The blood vessel dilation properties can help to boost sexual function and fertility. And weight loss, really? One study found an association between higher chocolate consumption and lower central fatness in adolescence. This could be due to its effects on insulin regulation. So lots of good stuff. But these benefits are limited to dark and raw chocolate due to their high cocoa content, because all the goodness is in the cocoa bean. And many of the studies used around 40 grams a day, which is about just under half a bar of green and blacks. So there are increasing numbers of darker Easter egg chocolates choices out there now. We've got green and blacks, Lindt do a dark one, Montezuma and Divine are other brands. And if you can make some healthier chocolate choices this Easter, then you're going to be limiting the damage and maybe even upping your antioxidants. However, if your chocolate selection is more like this, that's okay, but we have got a bit of damage limitation to do. What holiday periods can do if you indulge too much is train your body to crave sugar for the long term. We certainly don't want that, and it's hard enough already to resist carbs and sugar on a day-to-day basis. The thing is, sugar is addictive. A recent study on rats found it was as addictive as cocaine, would you believe? One theory is that sugar can stimulate the same area of the brain associated with addiction, increasing your feel-good hormones like serotonin and dopamine. Sugar was a very rare treat when we were cave people. Natural sugars found in fruit, the odd handful of berries or some honey. Now food now is loaded with added sugar. The food companies spend a fortune on making their foods as addictive as possible. So if you are used to sugary snacks, you will crave more. They're giving you a high, which is super hard to resist. And then you want even more sweetness to satisfy the same need. And carbs and sugar can wreak havoc on your hormones. I've talked a lot about this before. The red line in this chart is your blood sugar when you've eaten a high sugar meal or snack. So every time you eat some of that Easter egg, your blood sugar spikes, calling on insulin to come and take it away to your cells. Now, unless you're going on a very long run, that sugar won't be needed, so it gets stored away as fat. Then a couple of hours later, your blood sugar is really low, so you reach for some more chocolate or some carbs like a sandwich and another bit of Easter egg, and off you go again with another blood sugar spike, more insulin, more fat storing and more cravings. And once your body's on this roller coaster, it's very hard to get off, and it's a huge stress on your body, making you exhausted, grumpy, and it will pile on the fat. There is some good news though, don't despair. You can get off the blood sugar roller coaster with a few tweaks to your diet. So we want to do a bit of damage mitigation. So having a protein shake for breakfast really helps to balance your blood sugar. You can do that quite easily and still have some chocolate now and again. Drink plenty of water. Dehydration tends to slow down your metabolism, so you won't be burning off that chocolate. Load up on vegetables in between meals and during meals, because that's going to help fill you up and give you lots of nutrients. I'd go for quality over quantity with the chocolate. So obviously the darker the better, as I've talked about, because of the higher content of antioxidants. Slow down and chew your food. This really helps you digest your food and extract all the nutrients you need from it. Keep going with your exercise. Just because it's a bank holiday weekend or a holiday season, just carry on with the exercise, because that's going to help increase your circulation and your nutrient distribution. And reduce stress. A lot of chocolate cravings are actually cravings for magnesium. So reduction in stress and taking some magnesium supplements may help with that as well. And get rid of any leftover chocolate. You do not want that stuff hanging around and tempting you to eat more. And last of all, don't be too hard on yourself if you have eaten too much over the holiday period. Just follow these easy tips and guidelines and get yourself back on track. Thank you for watching and have a very happy Easter.